Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another Dr. Python 10 YouTube video. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. Anyways, so yesterday I uploaded, well not yesterday, well whatever day it is I uploaded a video of me painting the console. It's still drying at this point, but for now, that's still a bit tacky. This bit's dry. Around here is a bit tacky because I've previously had a bit of a test paint on there, and it's obviously paint on paint seems to dry quicker than just paint on masking tape. But what I'll do is what I did around here on this as well. This has been painted. This has been painted. This has also been painted. This looks different to the fronts. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Sharpie and also do the crackles on it and do the little divots on it. That's what I'm gonna do. I like this bit. I like this bit. It's a lot cleaner in my opinion. And this looks alright. But what happened was I used a bit of matty stuff, but it set like cheese pretty much. But I ran out too quick, and I only had gloss left, so I just tried gloss on here. So that's why it looks a bit different. So yeah. day 2. Well, the update. Just been doing the filling on here. The idea is, I'm trying to make it look like this because the previous paint looks a bit tacky, but I kind of like the rough surface. Sorry. So it blends in a little bit more like this. What I'm doing. It'll be sanded out a little bit, so it's a little bit smoother than this. It won't be too hard, but just enough so it'll, knock it flat. Flat enough, anyways. It's only just to cover up the major, the major bits on it. I will go over it with a brush as well. I'm thinking with a filler, just so I can, so it'll just sit inside, perfectly instead of it being bumpy. But the first coat I went with the finger, so it will get to the crevices as much as possible. And then with the brush, what I'll do is I'll, go over it. But what I'll do is I'll smooth it out as well, so it's a little bit flat. So when these are dry, I'm going to go with the sandpaper and just sand it a little bit, just so it's nice and somewhat flat like there. And then probably go over with a brush so I can hide these lines a little bit better. Like, it accidentally did it while it was painting here, so you can't really see it, but you can over here. Doesn't really matter about this, because these will be covered up with the paint. Obviously, I'm gonna possibly have to get some more cream paint to do these and that, and obviously these. But this is like the type of cream paint I need because it's cream. So yeah. And then I've got to find the screws. I've got an idea where they are. There's most of them underneath these, like inside these, and then there's like 1 or 2 on the outside from when I had connected a odd piece of bit. So yeah, I've glued that down on top last night. That hasn't been glued. That hasn't been glued. Got this, which is like a pearl thing, but it reminds me of like the Ouds communicator thing. But it's a stand-in paperweight for the time being, but it does light up. It changes colours, so it's a stand-in paperweight just to stand in as a paperweight for the time being. Then it'll be used as something else on the TARDIS, but it will do stuff, I think, or it just will sit there and look pretty. The lights, I've put these up for when I put the walls in, and then the light will shine through onto the round things. So when that happens, the lights will shine through. So here's the lights. They're pretty bright. It's brighter than the main light over there. But yeah, these are like standalone. Like, I've tacked them in different places because it wasn't long enough. So what I did is I stretched them over here, and basically they're supposed to dangle down. But I've just you won't really see this when you put the walls up. So when you get the walls, you'll see like the round things, and then the light will shine through. So yeah, I do have a red set as well, so I could do a paradox machine mode as well. So what I will do is on the back of the walls, I will stick the red ones on. So I've got the red set and I've got the white set. I can stick them both on at the same time. This is for the paradox version, but the rest of it's like for the intended version. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the filler to dry so I can go over it. And yeah. So yeah, I was on the call with Josh last night, and he's saying I can just use a bit of sellotape if I have to. So what I will do, I'll probably put a little bit of filler in this just to strengthen it, because it'll also strengthen it. It's a bit tacky still, tiny bit tacky. But I did put some hot glue in there to put these down. But there will be little bits of filler in it, and then what I will do is once the filler's in and dried, I'll be getting more cream paint so I can do the rest of the console. So yeah, sorry if I sound nasally. I've got a cold right now. Brilliant. It's not. I hate it. It's annoying. It's under my nose. Touch wood, because my nose is a bit nasally right now. So yeah. But yeah, that's the the console so far. Now, I could have just painted it without the tape on, but you would see like the messy hot glue and gaps for when I did the bends and curves for the ridge. So yeah, there will be. They are pretty stable. Didn't have to put any supports in. Sorry, it's only that. Didn't have to put any supports in. I've got a switchboard to print out, but I have got a piece of wood marked up for a switchboard. So where it says switchboard will be the switchboard, and then this pot thing wherever it is, or maybe a little bigger one. It'll be the compass or a makeshift compass. I'm going to use a bigger one than that. But yeah, this is alright then. This is dry. That's dry, but what I'm going to do for this one, I don't have to really worry about doing the filler with that one, but I'm going to tape it with some sellotape and then put some cream paint over that. And again, I got the fishing wire on that and the other bits there, so it all interlocks with each other. But I've got paint on my phone now a little bit, yeah. But yeah, Ray starts covering that. But yeah, I've got to cut that down and stick that on. I've worked out that the parts that don't do anything and then that just sit there and look pretty much will be glued down, and the parts that does stuff will be fastened down, but they'll be able to be removed, which is what I worked out yesterday. So yeah, so when I've got the cream done, it's just getting the Sharpie on it, but I want to get a gloss that's still drying. It's a little bit thingy yet, but yeah,